Hey, yo, relax your mind, let your conscience be free, and get down to the sounds of EPMD. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Oh, wow.
This is Tyrus Smith from EPMD. You got the chill. Letting you know Juan is on the right track, and he's going to do nothing but good from this point on in.
Oh,
all
man,
right?
I appreciate that.
Chill.
All right. Whoop, whoop. You knew that was coming.
Oh, that's one of my songs too.
Oh,
No. No, that didn't.
Ain't got no hair in the bag.
Explain. Everybody else.
How do you inspire us being a chicken head?
No,
That's what I want to know.
I've never been a chicken head.
Some of our cousins, right?
You said ask my cousin.
Yeah. Cardi B showed us how to be a real chicken head, a corporate chicken head, right? We hustling backwards. All right, so cool. Welcome to episode 4 of the Soundtrack to the Streets podcast. Here with me, I have my man Rasul Basit. I said it right that time, right? Yeah. The only guy to change his last name at age 35. It's always been that way. I just got to reinvent yourself. All right. And we have a very special and exciting guest with us here. We have the fabulous Chanelle Mccloud. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. It's awesome.
So she walked in. I'm like, she might be sophisticated, stuck up. One of them, like, Rasul, this is going to be a short one, though. School teacher. She's a school teacher. You did your homework. All right. But we got to talking. She like, I'm from East Cleveland.
Right.
Did you go to Vales?
I was a gangbanger.
Did you go to Vales on the Circle and stuff like that?
Yes, I've been.
What was the other hot spot?
The Mirage now.
Mirage on the Water, Jeans and Moet.
Yeah.
You were a little young for the Togo, right? Or was that your spot too?
No, yeah. I'm glad you said I was young for the Togo.
That was like my mom in the spot. But no, I was wrong. Like, one of our past guests has been dropping some heat. Rasul and I have been having to go back and dig at these tracks that we've been hearing because last week we didn't even know. No. Well, I'll speak for myself. Did you know a lot of those tracks?
No, Berta, and Anthony, brother Jordan, he put it on us, man. But it's been a real learning experience.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to see what you got. Want to know what's your 5?
Right.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Your 5 has to be some fire, like Die-Line. Like, who's spit hot fire? Like, it got to be 5, yeah.
Right.
So, but before we get into it, I know coming up you have this big event May 12th at the Cleveland Museum of Art. Did I say that right?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah,
Cleveland Museum of Art.
Yeah, so you got Voice of a Dream live.
Yes.
Like, what the heck is that?
Voice of a Dream live is a motivational experience.
Yeah.
And a motivational experience is more than me just getting up there speaking like I'm a motivational speaker and yes, you can do this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It is intertwining live music, poetry, storytelling, and that motivational message. So that's what Voice of a Dream live is going to be. And it's going to inspire people to live their dreams.
Wow. So you saying, like, when we go to concerts, we feel good for them 2 hours we there, and then like, damn, I got to go to work tomorrow.
Right.
So you're saying after Voices of a Dream.
Mm-hmm. After Voice of a Dream, and I've actually had this experience with people. They've said, I went to your show because I had a show at Nightown, and I had 3-4 contracts that I did because I acted on it. It's like you called me out, and I just had to do it.
So Chanelle is going to be responsible for all them unemployment claims on Monday. That's going to spike because everybody going to put their 2 weeks in.
We're going to get to do our 1099. Taxes is going to be phenomenal for us.
Right.
One of my favorite movies. What's the movie we was watching the other week? Harlem Nights. Put your mama on the phone. I ain't never coming back. But you're gonna be like, everybody gonna call their bosses and quit and stuff like that. It's gonna be.
They're not gonna call their bosses and quit because I actually talk about that, and I talk about progressive plans.
Okay.
Because I'm about. Sometimes people think, well, I got to make a drastic move. If I want to live my dream, that means I got to move to New York. I got to just Atlanta or wherever.
Yeah.
I just got to, it's about progressive plans. It's about making steps towards your dream. So my first track is Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston.
Whitney.
Wait, you mean to tell me the dude off Coming to America didn't sing that song?
Bobby's with me.
Right. That's just. But he didn't make that song.
Well, actually, she didn't even make that song. The Greatest Love of All actually came from a movie that Muhammad Ali was in. I don't exactly remember who sung it originally, but I'm sure that, my researcher over here would look that up. But yes, that song was originally done in, I think the name of the movie was Greatest Love of All, if I'm not mistaken, but he had a movie in that soundtrack. She just redid it.
I just remember from Coming to America when he was on the stage.
Right.
That's when I got the song, I was like, wait, that's a real song? But
wow, that's deep.
I mean, what?
I'm looking at the title of the song, Greatest Love of All.
Okay.
I'm like, those some deep words. You just said you like words. I'm a fan of words myself.
Okay.
Sounds pretty poetic.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm also looking at Whitney Houston, the legend, iconic.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about Greatest Love of All that in your life?
Mm-hmm.
How did the two pin together?
Well, it's two things. The first lines are, I believe the children are the future. And that's something I believe deeply. My day job is I'm a teacher. And I know it's a cliche that people are, the children are the future, but it's real. And we need to invest in them. Not just dollars, but time, wisdom, and love. So that's the first reason. And then when I was little, I struggled with loving myself. And my mother's always been a strong woman, and she put this album on for me. I remember being so little that my feet couldn't hit the ground. And I was sitting on the couch, and my mother would say, I want you to listen to this. Now I'm like 5 or 6, but she put it on and she played it for me. She always taught me the greatest love of all is inside of you. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. You, no matter how much I love you or anybody else, you have to love yourself, Chanelle. And that message was seeded in me as a little girl. And no matter what I went through, feeling, low self-esteem or feeling like insecurities that people go through. Yeah. That was something that was a seed that grew in me.
Shout out to your mom.
Shout out to mama. Hey, mama do. That's my mama.
Because we talk a lot about succession plans and how a lot of things about passing the torch. Greatest love of all, being that children are our future. And I just think it's great the way, your mom, she instilled that in you, and you eventually became a teacher, and I'm pretty sure you try to instill similar things in your children that you teach every day. What are some of the things that you do with the children in your school to maybe try to get them to maybe love themselves more?
Well, one thing I did, which I'm most proud of, and I'm going to, be candid. This is my last year. I'm transitioning out. But one thing I said that I wanted to do this year and leave behind is to have them to research their dream. And that was so powerful because I think so much we focus on the test and what the test says, but we never ask the children, what do you believe in? What do you love? What inspires you? And I learned so much about the students and the love that they had inside of them for what they felt they were good at. And for example, one of my students wanted to be a dancer, and she got to research, what's the top dance schools and what would I have to do and who are the best dancers. And I got to see her and have an opportunity to work with her as she performed in the Black History program, and she killed it. Now, she is not a student that anybody would look at in regard to, she does have some challenges with her behavior and things like that, but that day she was a star. And I hope that she holds that in her and say that love that you have for dancing is something that you can use to be your greatest self.
So what you said is what we argue that a lot of people don't do, and it's also in the song, teach them well and let them lead the way. I feel like kids are always from home to school to practice, they're always being told what to do, what to do, what to do. And not a lot of educators, stakeholders ever press pause and say, let's hear what the kids are saying. Like we were talking about Kanye earlier. Like one of my favorite statements from Kanye is, listen to the kids, bro. Like he always just say that. Like the students will tell you what's going on. They may not directly say it, but they'll go around it, whether it's through their music or if you have them doing creative writing. Because obviously you know what you want to do. You got your degree. You're doing that. So we kind of put like our biases, if that's a word, my English major. Is that a word? Biases. All right. We put our biases on the kids and we never like really pause and let them show. Like if we've been teaching them for 12 years, like let's stop and let them show like what the teachings are. So I commend you for actually living that song that you're talking about.
Thank you. It was a blessing to me for them to participate and do that.
And you're not a hypocrite. You telling everybody to quit working. She just said she quit.
And I'm not telling people yet. Yeah, it's been a progressive steps plan toward your dream. Yes.
So May 12th at the Museum of Art, you're going to give us like marching orders?
It is what I would think of as, it's inspirational. It's a lot of things that you've already thought in your head, I believe, because I thought it in my head. When I write motivational experiences, poetry, I always say God gave me that message first for me. It's for me first. And it's what I heard for me. It wasn't for anybody else first. It was for me first. And so it was like, you have this dream inside of you, and I know you hear it. Sometimes it whispers and sometimes it screams. And you need to listen to that voice, listen to the voice of your dreams. And when I had that message in me, it also motivated me to not be a hypocrite, to make these steps, make these strides. No, I didn't just say, I wrote this, I got this CD out, I got to go. It was because I love what I do. I love my students. I really do. But there are other things that I feel like that I can be more for them by living this.
That's amazing, because you said your dreams, you must follow them. So if you're going to be teaching the kids to follow their dreams, you would be doing yourself a disservice to not do that yourself. And you would obviously are inspired through words to reach out to people and even search for platforms that help you reach out to even broader audience. So maybe that'll be even bigger inspiration to some of the students that you're teaching now to see you on that big screen.
Right.
You know, because you hope you'll be there.
Absolutely.
You from East Cleveland. You can't act Hollywood when you get to Hollywood either. Like Chanelle, like, what's up?
Like hello everybody.
Yeah, like,
no, I'm so real. I'm so down to earth.
You from Euclid and Superior, dog. I'm gonna remind you of that.
Over there, Down Garden Apartments. Yeah. And I graduated from Warrensville, so I got to shout out Warrensville too, because all my Warrensville people were like, wait a minute now. I graduated from Warrensville.
Hey, Warrensville, Shaw, Cleveland Heights, maybe the biggest cult high schools in this area. No, like, it's hard to, man, you say anything about Shaw, you gonna die in East Cleveland. Cleveland Heights, I'm watching my mouth because we have people here. Anyway, but so, track two. Take us there.
Okay. Track 2 for me would be, I'm trying to figure out in my order, where would I go? So let me go here. Okay. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Fantasy. Now this is deep because it's a story behind it. I've had family members that are close to me pass away. And one of my family members that I love so dearly, her name is Barbara. And she passed away many years ago, but she was like an auntie to me. So I remember it was around a holiday. I can't remember the holiday exactly. And my mother and I were talking about Barbara. And we were like, oh, we just miss her and we love her. There's food gonna be around. She loves to eat, and she just, and we talked about her. And I don't know if it was the radio. I think it was the radio, and Fantasy came on, and that beat, boom, 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 and it was like, okay, it kind of caught our attention. So we kept talking, and we talking about Barbara. Oh, and she loved music. She loved Earth, Wind, and Fire. She loved some, Funkadelics, Parliament of Funkadelics. So anyway, we talking, and then the song came on again, and it was kind of like, hold up. It's a sign. It felt like she was there.
Barb hit repeat on y'all.
Yeah, she hit repeat like, yeah. And then the second time, though, we listened to the lyrics. And it was like a lot about your dreams. Follow the voice of your dream in a certain way. And it was like, we'll all be together as one. We'll all be together as one. Come and see victory in this land of fantasy. It's like, it was kind of felt to me like she was telling us that one day we're going to all be together. So live your life while you're here.
And that man's voice is like,
oh my gosh.
And it's crazy that those moments happen through music. So I'm sure whenever this song come on, like you can always
yes.
press play and take you there, Barb. Man, when I heard the song, it wasn't the first time I heard it, but like I heard it through a sample before, like like it was a Jay-Z sample. Like they used the whole song, so like when I was getting ready to hear this, I was like, oh man, this is a great song. I never listened to it in the light of reflection, the way you just broke it down.
Music is such a intricate part of our lives, and it's just amazing how we can tie the music we listen to the events that we experience in our lives, whether good or sad, and actually it catapults us through them. You know what I'm saying? It kind of just grabs you in that moment and it guides you through.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful thing. Your music, your own personal music, poetry. Do you have any pieces in mind that you feel like maybe that particular moment inspired you to write a piece? Has anybody ever, a fan of yours, came to you and heard one of your pieces and say, okay, this piece got me through this moment, or do you have a favorite piece that you feel like resonates to a particular emotion, and you say, this the one right here, like when God was really showing me favor when He put this in me, and had me jot this down.
Absolutely. My what I would consider my signature piece is called "Kill It," and I don't know if you want me to share it.
Of course,
okay.
Of course.
Now it's a pretty long piece, but
you got something on you?
Okay. So "Kill It." If I can just give you the backstory again, I feel like everything that I write or speak in regard to what I eventually say to someone, the message is first for me, and this is about life being our stage. So if life is your stage, then you just better kill it. You better kill it. So I'm gonna share this with you. The marquee, it has your name on it. You are headlining this show. See, there may be a roof on the building now, but just like a birthday boy on a special day with candles lit on a birthday cake, that boy's about to blow. See, because you came here for greatness, not mediocre or okayness. See, you're not assessing yourself asking, could I get away with this? Because good enough ain't never been. When one spirit wells, win. I'm talking championship status, shooting beyond the cumulus and the stratosphere. Oh yeah, you tell fear. This is faith stage, and you don't belong here. Because I'm going where the stars are. I'm guiding souls to freedom like the North Star. So whether your stage is the boardroom, the classroom, at home with 3 kids, or studying for the state bar, you just better kill it. I'm talking work it, slay it, Maya, Prince, and MJ, that ish. Hey. Kill it. Hey. Showcase in whose image you were made. And remember, my darling, you shine far too brightly to recognize the shade. So you just better kill it. Action. This show is taping live, and the cameras could stop rolling at any time. And when they do, every soul that you have touched will be standing, screaming, and applauding for you. No regrets. No should haves, would haves, or could haves will do. You just better kill it. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
That was nice.
Thank you.
That was nice.
I mean, I like from what I took extracted from that. I mean, kind of what success looked like to you. Everyone think you got to make $9 million a week, but like you said, if you're gonna be the garbage person, be the best sanitation engineer there is around. Like no matter what you doing, like if you waiting tables, like kill it. You know what I mean? So that's definitely a heck of a message to share to 30-year-olds, 3-year-olds, or 100-year-olds. I
need
think
that in my tape deck. Like when I wake up, I need to kill it. Like, you know, so I need to remind myself.
I got something for
I
you.
need to kill it.
Right. Yeah.
That's a dope piece.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
so. When you do that piece, will the band be playing, or is it a cappella? Or
No, that one, like I
or we
said,
gotta
the
just
whole
wait till
thing.
the 12th to get
well,
that.
y'all really, I'm telling you, and I'm not just saying this because it's like this is my show. Everybody come out.
Yeah.
No, I really feel like
Yeah.
because it's not mine. It was given to me.
Yeah.
I'm being used.
Yes.
Thank you for that. I thank God for that. But this is something different in regard to a show and being inspired. I believe that we all need fuel constantly. You know, just like your car. You can't fill it up and then be like, I'm good. I'm about to drive to California. No, you got constantly keep yourself filled with positivity. And this, you're going to leave with a full tank. You need that. It's going to inspire you. And a lot of it, like I said, is things that people have been thinking about. It's what I was thinking about. It's the things that kept me from doing what I wanted to do for so long. And it's going to fill you up and positively.
So it could take you back to the song Fantasy. This is a way that we can make our fantasies into reality. Like, because you got to go kill it. Like one of my biggest fantasies is to own a yacht. So
Yeah.
I got to get up and go kill it every day. So
That's like
we could do the podcast on a yacht.
Right, that'll be nice. Y'all better invite me back. Don't be acting funny.
What's your vibe? But I can relate, man. That's like I had a interview yesterday, and I woke up. I'm in the mirror. I got ambitious as a rider playing, you know, Tupac, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm finna go in here and you know what I'm saying, and kill it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got so much riding on this opportunity. Life is about putting your best foot forward, you know, and I think you said something similar to that. You know, every day you got to refill yourself. You want to put your best foot forward. But each step you take, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You want the next step to be better than the last, you know. So,
Absolutely.
So take us to track 3. We got The Greatest Love of All, and then we got Fantasy. Now what would be track 3 and why?
Track 3, I would say is by NDRE. That's my girl. I love NDRE.
That's my mom's favorite artist.
Oh,
great music.
she makes amazing music, and she's so honest. You know, she's so honest with her growth, and so again in this process, I've had this dream, this idea for a long time, and I remember coming home from work. You know, I'm a mom. I have 3 children. You know, doing my 1, 2, same. You know, cook.
Happy early Mother's Day to you, brother.
Oh, thank you. Well, you're going to be at the show, so I'll see you then.
I will be in the building.
Yes. So, but thank you. I appreciate that. But, you know, I was listening to music and, you know, I'm folding clothes or doing my, you know, same 1, 2, and I was sitting on the couch, and I know I've heard the song before, but this particular time when I heard it, it just was, again, another voice of your dreams calling you and talking to you. Just do you. You know, just do you. somebody has to be a star, just do you. You know, somebody has to raise the bar, just do you. You know, it's just over and over, you know, just if you create the game, then you create the rules, you know? And it's like all of these things like, wow, you know, it's like speaking to me. I'm like, so that is so important, and it's not, of course, just for me. It's so many times we have these talents, we have these gifts. And, you know, a lot of times people think it's a talent to sing or a talent to dance. Like, I can't sing, girl. It's not all the time things like that. Some people are master at organizing.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's like, that's not my thing, but you're a master organizer and you love to do it. Like, that may be your $1 million right there. You know, you just don't know what that thing might be. But just do you, you know?
When I listen to the song, like you said, if you create the game, you create the rules. You know, when you take it into context of like our community and stuff like that, a lot of times we don't even have a seat at the table. So like life is a game, and we don't even know the rules to this game that we're playing. A lot of times things are being dictated for us, not by us or people that have our best interests. So you got to get in the game and kill it. Then do you, then you can ultimately end up like living out your fantasies and stuff. So like one thing about music is the interpretation that it leaves for everybody. Everybody extract different things from it. So and NDIRE was always played in my house. My mom shaved her hair because I NDIRE. Like sometimes I shave my legs. I know that song word for word.
Yeah.
Not on purpose. It was just because it was playing in my house all the time. My mom said, I mean, I haven't shaved my legs.
What song is that?
I will always be.
Yeah. I'm not the average girl on your
video.
video. Yeah. Video, right.
Because I am a queen. I'm going to edit that part out, though.
I'm hip to brown skin. That's the joint I like.
Yeah, that is a beautiful song.
But no, just do you, though. It's definitely a track that's on point.
NDRE, I think, is a dope artist. You know, you listen to NDRE, I think, like, you know, we probably the same type of people. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's the kind of music that I'm into. She's all about her people. You know, the spirit, the soul, the positive affirmation.
Yes.
Just constantly speaking life.
Yes.
And you can tell a lot of that stuff she's speaking to us, like similar to you. You know, she's speaking to herself. You know, and you get inspired by what a person is doing for themselves, being that example.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah,
I believe that, like what you said, in regard to being a speaker or whatever you do, your life speaks volumes. What you're doing, you could say a million things, but what you do, people watch what you do more than they listen to what you say. And so, like you said, you know, just how she lives, it kind of gives you even more of an appreciation for her music because you see how she lives her life. It's not just a song.
Do I shave my legs?
You said shave that.
I was quoting the lyrics to a song. Yeah. All right. All right. Sometimes I shave them. Sometimes I don't.
Hey, all right, brother.
Depends on how the wind blows. I might even paint my toes. No, but NDIRE is definitely someone who you gotta love yourself to, like. She kind of changed what beauty was like on a mainstream level, because long flowy hair, light skin, big booty. She got a taper, dark skin,
She fine too.
and baggy clothes, and was still beautiful. So like the spectrums, I think it was at a time, you know, video vixens, and you had to be the it girl, and it was so many women was like, yo, hell yeah, like so. Like I said, my mom being one of them. I think my mom just started letting her hair grow back 20 years ago. So, track 4 for you,
Track
Chanelle.
4. Like, I was, of course, tossing them like, this really should, in a way, be track 1, only because, but I went in order of how things kind of happened in my life. But track 4, Total Praise. Everything I am, everything I do, everything I will be, is all because of God.
Yeah.
You know, and I give total praise, because I know that my life could be very different if I did not have faith. And I know, and I've seen through my trials and tribulations, through my, ups and downs, that there was one constant.
Yeah.
And that was God. So I give total praise.
Yeah.
Total praise to God for allowing me to be here with you gentlemen today and the beautiful ladies that are also in the room. I give total praise for the gifts that he's given me, and I'm honoring them. Yeah. I say I honor those gifts because I didn't have to give them. So I know that if I've been given these gifts, that I need to use them in the way that they're intended to be used. So I give total praise to God for my beautiful family. I have an amazing family, amazing support system, my beautiful children. I give total praise to God for everything I am, everything I will be. So that song is, that's yes, all the time.
Richard Smallwood, right?
Yes, Richard Smallwood.
So when are you playing that? Like before a show or driving home after you just dealt with the worst kids in the district? Don't agree with that because that means you're saying you believe the kids are bad. But like, when are you playing?
It plays if anything, it plays in my mind and my heart, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and I sing, so I'm the type of person.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
She can sing?
I don't doubt this one, man. But after this, so far what I heard,
that poem was dope. No,
right.
Sorry.
Like, but see, y'all got to come to the shows and then y'all can see me do my thing.
Okay.
But yes, May 12th. But when I'm going through something, my kids know if I start singing, it brings my mood to another level.
Is that the get out the way song?
No. It's just I need to know and recenter myself. I need to rebalance. Why am I even here? I'm giving total praise to God for existing.
Yeah.
For breathing, for living. So if it's about the bills, if it's about having enough energy to do what I need to do, whatever it is, I'm giving total praise to God because I know it's already all right. I could have put that one on if we had top 10. But
no, it's 5.
Yeah, it's 5. I know it's 5. So
honorable mentions sometimes.
Yeah, honorable, but yes. Total praise is something that it plays in my spirit more than it plays on my CD player or my iPod. It also was something I sang. I was in a choir in Warrensville. Jubilee singer, Voices of Testimony was Kent. But we sang that. That was one of the songs that we sang. So that's when I first learned the song or heard the song, and it keeps me grounded. It keeps me going.
So you sang in the choir in high school, and you said Kent?
At Kent.
Alumni of Kent as well?
Yes. Voices of Testimony. Yeah. That was the choir, VOT, that I sung in. And, those songs, again, a lot of times I'll sing them to keep myself grounded, but they play in my heart and mind a lot.
All right, these 4 tracks, you gave us a lot of inspirational, very heartfelt. When you ready to let your hair down, what you listening to? This one honorable mention.
You say this an honorable mention? Well, I love Beyonce. I'm a Beyonce fan. Okay,
I'm part of the Beehive too.
Okay, so when I'm
shave my legs,
right?
I'm joking about the shave my legs, but I'm really a part of the Beehive. Like I'm telling you.
Well then, okay.
Yeah. This.
Yeah, that's what I listen to.
No, what song?
It's so
honorable
many.
mention.
All right, so what would be my go-to song? It'd be so many. It's hard to pick one.
My favorite Beyonce song right now, it's Love on Top.
that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
But what's yours?
Okay, let me think. Oh, okay.
Honorable mention. This is not.
All right, but this is Beyonce, so I can't just throw a song out there.
I'll
be like, no, I feel like I need to process this.
Yeah. But wait, you can't give me Beyonce, and you know why you can't give me Beyonce. So give me another song that you vibe to?
No, I'm telling you.
So
I have Beyonce on Pandora. It just rolls. So it's not even about one Beyonce song.
Right.
It's about Beyonce is on. If you ask my son is 14. He's like, if I hear another Beyonce, mommy, like I'm so tired of Beyonce songs. Yeah. But I mean, you know, Single Ladies is a classic. You know. But you know, you should have put a ring on it.
My 3-year-old daughter sings that song, but it's the Chipmunks edition, though. You know they got the Chipmunks edition?
No, I didn't know that. We were just talking about Chipmunks edition.
Yeah.
Right.
Pay them any attention. That's her part.
That's her right. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of was the one she just came out with her husband. That verse is the coldest. She said. I'm top two, but I'm not number 2 or something like that.
I'm the only way, but I'm the realest in the room.
Yeah. She's you know what? Another one that I love, and I repeat this, put it on repeat, 6-inch heels.
I ain't hip to that one.
Okay, so you know
that's Beyonce?
Yeah, she talk, and I don't know what the song is really about, but she has one of the verses talks about stars in her eyes. She grind from Monday to Friday, from Friday to Sunday. Mm-hmm. That's me. You know, I'm working from Monday to Friday, from Friday to Sunday.
She did it again. She gave me some heartfelt stuff.
That's who I am.
I'm trying
but
Bankhead Bounce. That's your era, wasn't it?
Bankhead
Bounce. That was
Project Pat.
I'm telling you, like that song keeps me like, I understand where you coming from there. Yeah, okay. 6-inch heels.
Girl power on steroids here.
Yeah.
So. May 12th, you know what we're in store for. All right, so let me guess. Who would be the artist for song number 5?
Oh.
Who would that be? I wonder.
Grandma.
So I told her she couldn't do this. So
right.
Song 5.
Beyonce. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It just happened to be. How would you go?
It happened to be Beyonce.
Right. That would be Beyonce. But this song, again, it's not just because it's Beyonce. It's the words. I'm into words. We talked about that. I love words.
Yeah.
I was here. I mean, one thing we can guarantee. It's not many things we can guarantee in life. But the truth is, one thing we can guarantee is we're all going to transition.
Texas.
We're going to transition on.
Yeah.
So when you're here, what will you leave behind?
Yep.
You know, I really believe that my purpose is to inspire people. And I have to inspire people, for one, by living a life that's inspiring.
Yeah.
And I want to leave a legacy, you know, for my children's children, their children. I was here. And it's not just about financial legacy, because I think people think about legacy as financial. I want my great-great-grandchildren be like, you know
who your great-great-grandma was.
Right.
Yeah.
And not just know who she was like a picture, but
she did that right there.
And live by, like, you know, we can do anything, because grandma talks about this and that it's not just about the finances you live behind, but it's about the legacy of living. What legacy of living did you leave behind? And that's what, more than anything, I want the finances, but I want them to understand this legacy of living. How do we live in our life? We're good people. We give. We're generous. We're caring. This is what we do. Not just, we floss, we fly, you know, but we are type of people that show how good God is by the life that we live. But we don't have to talk about, you know, this, that, and the other. People will automatically know that we are people that are godly because we live in faith. We live and give, and we're good people. We're honest people. You know, that's the type of legacy I mean about leaving. And I want to leave that financial legacy too. But that's what I mean. I was here.
I mean, when I think of, remember in high school, you go in the bathroom, it would be Felicia was here. Like, but I get the concept of that. Like, it would be in 1979 they wrote that, but people know that John Doe was there. So when you hear a song like that, and then when you think about all the other things that you're trying to put together, being a teacher, inspirer, humanitarian, and you want it to be, when you walk around, people like, man, Chanelle, man, Matter of fact, she just got done singing today. Like, girl, y'all should have heard that. And then 20 years from now, your kids be like, yeah, Mom, remember you did that? So that's extremely important. Like, so it's hard to say anything back to you about that. Like, give you a hard time about you leaving a legacy, planting the foundation.
After this. Like, I'm missing out on a lot of stuff, a lot of inspiration. I mean, I was here. I'm just that's a deep statement.
Yeah.
Beyonce tell you she don't need no man. Then if you can't pay my bills, then I'm crazy in love. You better marry me. Now we going through stuff. I'ma stand by you. I don't need no man again because I got $1 billion. So she'll definitely take you on that roller coaster.
But let's be honest.
And inspire you.
Yeah, I think one thing I love about Beyonce, again, I love people when they're honest. It's not a woman who probably has not gone through those little cycles. Yeah. And so she go through her cycles like, I love my boo. And then she's like, wait a minute. Exactly. Like, okay. So it's like, yes, she has some choice words. Yeah. But that's her expressing herself at that time. So I think that, if we're honest, even in men too, you probably go through your little moments like, shoot, I got this. And it's like, but I love my baby. Then you singing some Joe like, baby.
So I know you're a member of the Beehive, so I kind of know what your argument is going to be on this. In the past, I've always argued that Jay-Z helped Beyonce cross over, right? Like, in the hood, gave him validation. You had the gangsters in the hood bobbing their head to the Soldier song and all that stuff. But after Coachella, nobody even mentioned that Jay-Z came out and sang a song with her. But I still think he helped her cross over more.
You think that?
I feel like my wife
he gave her more
looked at me.
Credibility.
Yeah. What do you think? I know you're not going to agree with that, but that's my perspective.
No, let me think.
She ain't from the street.
It's okay for dudes to like Beyonce now, like in the last 10 years. So.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm really trying to think. Like I never thought that she wasn't a crossover audience. Meaning, like, I mean, I know what you're saying. Like, not the white audiences, but the black audience. Like, I never felt you talking about like, you talking about like hip hop.
I'm talking about like dudes hip-hop. Wearing Timbs when the song with T.I. and Lil Wayne came on. I feel like the trap dudes was like, we already thought she was cute, but it was like, man, I'm down.
So Soldier was, and you all can help me. Was Jay-Z around as far as her? Because for a long time they dated, but they never said it. When Soldier came out, he was around.
I mean,
you think that's why she did the song?
Boys up top from the
BK.
Oh, got you. Okay.
From the deep.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that was the moment Beyonce became like. It won't be weird if Mary Rasul rides to the car and Beyonce come on and I don't skip the song. Like, it would have been weird before that.
It would have been weird before that.
Weird, but that's just my take on it.
Okay.
That was a dope song.
Yeah, I love that song. I Want a Soldier.
Yeah, they could have did without Wayne.
Right.
If your status ain't hood, I ain't checking for you.
Right, yeah. I mean, she did go straight hood.
That was a Beehive member, so.
I mean, I don't think that she.
Doing the lead on the hook. Who doing the lead on the hook?
That's her, isn't it?
No, that ain't Beyonce. That's
Kelly?
That's Kelly. That's when she started stepping out.
Yeah, it was a Destiny's Child song.
It was definitely a Destiny's Child song. Yeah.
I always say it was Beyonce and them. That's what I call it.
Oh, now come on now.
So, but they good in their own right, but it's like Beyonce and them. But no, after the Coachella performance, I was like, I don't want to give up my
Beyonce.
argument.
I love Beyonce. She didn't need Jay-Z to do anything. I don't think.
No, I'm not arguing that at all. And I'm
cross over.
I know I'm gonna get killed.
I see your point.
Yeah, I just feel like.
I think her dad had a lot to do with it.
But it's still a lot. I mean, I guess you know what I think is kind of because to me, men, from my standpoint, still have a problem liking Beyonce because of the To the Left song. I think when she did the To the Left, so many men that I know, like, man, to the left, you know, da-da-da-da-da. How you gonna have another man coming around? If you already had another man coming, you must have already been cheating. This is the argument I hear about Beyonce.
Y'all don't step left until y'all done told us 10 times. You do it again. So then the 10th time, it just seemed like a shock to y'all, but to us. But y'all done been told us. And I thought that was like real player, like to the left, take everything you own. It'll fit in one box though, like.
Yeah,
like, I just gonna play it.
But
like
a man wrote that song.
Leo wrote that song,
right.
Yeah.
So
but I don't know, and it's kind of off topic, but I just think the Beehive has grown because she can go on the projects
it's a
now.
yin and yang type of thing, though. It's a balance thing, and people
right.
are attracted to balance carries more energy. You know what I'm saying? If it was just a straight masculine thing, it wouldn't attract as many people because there wouldn't be as many females involved. You know, if it was just a straight woman thing, feminine thing, a lot of fellas wouldn't be involved. So I think the combination makes it what it is. You know what I mean?
And let me clear this up because I know how things go. Beyonce was Beyonce before Jay-Z.
right.
Beyonce is a hell of an artist, entertainer that do not need Jay-Z for nothing.
Okay.
She can sneeze on a track and it's platinum. I know that. I'm a member of the Beehive. I was just speaking from a perspective of
Crossover into hip hop. You helped clarify.
because allegedly that wasn't the first guy she dated in hip hop. You know, like where the Rockefeller Records broke up allegedly. But what I'm saying is, like, matter of fact, I remember being in college. Thursday night, I remember me and my teammates went out. That song came out, and it was a whole bunch of us. We like, do we like this? Yeah, this is cool. Like,
right.
so, that's Wayne. Remember, that was when Lil Wayne was on every track.
Right.
But that was one of his worst. They could have did without that. But I just remember, like, Beyonce. Then I remember, like, the 4 album. I was like, I think I like this too.
Did she validate trap music with that in that song? That's around when T.I. was kind of like
bubbling a little bit. You gotta ask the Beehive.
No, that's a bad because T.I. I mean, he in his own bracket with that, but I mean, that popular. You know what I'm saying? That helped popularize.
The Beehive ain't gonna give you that. I'm just saying, you gonna get stung.
Yeah, I mean, when I think of Beyonce, I just think global. I think she could do anything. Like she could do "I Was Here." And then another track about, popping, everything, drinking.
Those are the ones we remember. Those are the ones we remember.
Yeah, so she just, because she's herself. And I think it's like, I have all of these dimensions to me. You can't box me in.
Dynamic,
you can't just say, okay, I have to do this or I have to do that or I have to do this. I'm gonna do whatever artistry I feel like doing in that moment. So I can have "I Was Here." Yeah. And then I can have, another song.
Yeah.
That
Check
not be
up
as
on
positive.
it.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
The "I Was Here" track, didn't she receive a humanitarian award? And that's when she performed that at the awards, I believe. Like,
I'm not 100% sure.
It makes sense for that, for her to sing that. I'm almost like certain it was a performance like at the humanitarian awards and she was singing "I Was Here." To your point, like you gonna know. So in about 5 years, the argument gonna be Chanelle was just the inspirational person. Now she funny acting because you're in Egypt doing stuff, but you crossed over and you was here.
No, I'm never gonna be funny acting. I think, I mean, it's always gonna be people that misinterpret.
You gotta change.
But
you have to change.
That doesn't mean you have to be funny acting.
No, but people interpret change as funny acting.
Well, some people are always going to interpret whatever. It's gonna be people who gonna misinterpret, I should say, who you are. If you hood, if you whatever. Yeah. You have to, back to NDRE, just do you. And why am I doing this? It's not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you. It's because I was given a gift, and I'm giving total praise through my gift that I've been given. It's not about anybody else.
She cold because she just mingled every track.
She took my line.
She did. You're the one that raps up with the songs, but just her being her.
She's the voice of
We're
a
not
dream.
inviting her back.
She's the epitome of the voice of a dream. What can we say?
We're not bringing you back. And
Come on
here's
now.
why though.
Oh, see, now y'all the funny
That's
actors.
what I was gonna do. I'm gonna upload this in 5 years and be like, man, she ain't returned her calls.
No.
She acting funny. I'm gonna be playing this clip.
No funny
Be like the
acting.
mad rapper.
See, y'all gonna be on the yacht, so we all gonna be doing, so we all gonna be on that same level. So there's gonna be no funny acting.
So May 12th at the Cleveland Museum of Art,
Yes.
we have
2 p.m.
the fabulous Chanelle Mccloud. And you can get tickets at www.professional-inspiration.com. And tickets, the price will be on the website because I don't want to. And if y'all her cousins and stuff, don't be calling. Like, she told you she's transitioning out of you, so the light bill is still due. So stop calling asking for hookups. Matter of fact, buy 2 and just go.
In Chemistry, that's the band that's going to be playing.
Yes, Chemistry is cold. It's made of some amazing Cleveland artists. And y'all in for a treat.
I went to elementary school with the drummer.
Oh, yeah, Carlos.
Yeah. Lo.
Yes,
Is
Carlos.
that
Fab.
Kid? No, that's not Kid. Oh, and then, yeah, I know all this. So I'm definitely coming. Yeah. Lowe's,
Yeah.
We went to Wade Park together.
Awesome.
Yeah. I just saw him a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Really?
You know what? He mentioned, yeah, I got a show. And I just kind of was like, oh, all right. But not, I got to go, like, because I heard him say,
Right.
yeah.
So, it's a sign. I got a poem about that, too.
Here you go. Man. Just always want to put.
Can we hear that one?
Y'all want? Now I can't give y'all everything. I got you. I gotta come.
If
y'all
you
gotta
give me that, I'm only paying $13 to come because I just saw half the show
Yeah, you
already.
like I got the poem. I got
No, so don't give us that. So Chanelle Mccloud and she got the band, the Chemistry in the back playing. It starts at 2:00, so don't be walking in at 2:17, like being cousin Pete and all that. Yeah, so. Cleveland Museum of Art is a fabulous establishment as well.
Right,
So
yes.
www.professional-inspiration.com. Definitely go and check it out. Show starts at 2. So what's your 5? We got your 5 from you. And so she already stole your thunder, but still recap it, man. Like don't let nobody come. Don't let nobody come in your space and take your space, dog.
We on the same team.
Absolutely.
We on the same yacht. We're going to
Same yacht.
Yes. See.
Still gotta do your job though. That yacht need gas. She just told you we need energy. Yeah.
What India already say?
Just do you.
Just do you. Yes.
Or sometimes she shave her legs. Which part? No, but this has been a lot of fun, and I'm happy that you came. And the school district is going to be losing a gym, but I feel like the rest of us are going to be game. And
They going to gain something too.
Yeah,
I got
know,
plans.
but they don't see you every day, though. It's different,
Yeah,
though. But
it
you got to
is,
go
yeah.
do you, though.
Yeah.
And go work towards your fantasies, though. But we have the Beehive moment that we just had, and I'm excited to see things to come. Okay, you got it.
In the words of Richard Smallwood, we're going to give you total praise.
Oh, okay.
Beyonce, you were definitely here on What's Your Soundtrack to the Streets, What's Your 5. India RE, just do you. We appreciate how you did you today. And I don't want to throw that one in there, but I was close. I tried to fuck it up. I couldn't, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, one job, man. And that was to do
man.
you.
I tried. I did.
I'm going to just
did good.
dispatch
Thank you.
Chanelle every week to wrap it up for us.
That would be nice.
No, the price just went up, though. 'Cause she just told you she not going to have a 9 to 5 anymore.
She's transitioned. She's taking progressive steps.
But I mean, just to answer the phone,
That's that.
you gotta cash app them. Like phone call. But no, thank you. So May 12th, I'm going to keep saying this because I want everybody there. Cleveland Museum of Art. Voice of a Dream live with Chanelle Mccloud with the dynamic musical sounds of the band Chemistry.
Yes.
Show starts at 2. Tickets are on sale at professional-inspiration.com. So for the people with IEPs and stuff, professional inspiration.com. How Facebook, Instagram,
Yes.
Twitter, what's all that?
Yes. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. But if you go to my professional-inspiration.com, all the links are there. So
Okay.
just hit up the website for everything that's there.
Awesome. And we can buy tickets directly
Yes.
from there.
And you can get Voice of a Dream. The CD is on Spotify. It's
dope.
on iTunes. Yeah.
And we don't have credentials or backstage passes, nothing. You have to buy 2 tickets. Cool. Soundtrack to the streets. Miss Chanelle Mccloud.
This is awesome.
The soundtrack to my life. The soundtrack to my life.